Hello everyone, welcome to Lukmaan IAS. In this DTRS session today, we are going to cover 10 important MCQs from current affairs. And these MCQs will help you to prepare for the UPSC Prelims exam of 2025. So we will quickly see the list of articles or list of topics that we are going to cover in today's DTRS session. Apart from this, like today the main topic will be based on greater one-horned rhinoceros. All right, so we will understand about what is greater one-horned rhinoceros, where it is found, what are different types of rhinoceros species, right, across the world. We will also understand about the IUCN status of greater one-horned rhinoceros. All right, so this is a species which is in news, and such species keep coming in the news and they are asked in the UPSC prelims exam also. So it is important that whenever a species comes into the news, you need to learn about this species, where its habitat is located, and the most important information that you need to learn is about its IUCN status. Today we will discuss about what do we mean by IUCN. IUCN stands for International Union for Conservation of Nature. So this is an international organization that maintains a IUCN red list of threatened species. So in that list, right, they maintain data of various type of species that are facing some kind of threats. Okay, so these species are listed in 7 different categories. Okay, and this helps us to understand that what is the level of threat that a species is facing, so that the conservationist can take proper measures to address those threats. All right, so we are going to discuss all of it, and before we go ahead and understand about that, we will understand a quotation, and this quotation is going to be very helpful for you in your essay paper and also in GS paper 4, which is ethics, integrity and aptitude. So what is this quotation all about? So this quotation is from Aristotle. All right, so as you know, Aristotle has been one of the, let's say, thinkers or philosophers that are connected with political science, right? And so we will understand about Aristotle. All right, so let us see this. He who is a citizen in a democracy will often not be a citizen in an oligarchy. So over here they have talked about 2 different kinds of political systems. One kind of political system is known as democracy. Democracy is where the ultimate power is held by the people. Okay, ultimate power is held by the citizens of a country. So this is known as democracy, and citizens select their representative through different types of voting systems, and these representatives go on to the parliament, right, or to the, let's say, go on to become the prime ministers, presidents, and they formulate laws for the citizens. So the ultimate power in a democracy lies with people. But when we talk about oligarchy, oligarchy is a system where the power is held by a group of individuals, few individuals. Okay, so they may be belonging to one particular family, they may be having, let's say, huge amount of financial resources, they may be having, let's say, certain kind of privileges and all. So in case of democracy, the ultimate power is with the people, so people do not face much difficulty as compared to oligarchy. In oligarchy, more repression or oppression may happen. So that's why Aristotle in his time, okay, so Aristotle is like one of the ancient philosophers from Greek. So he said, he who is a citizen in a democracy will often not be a citizen in an oligarchy. All right, so this statement is important. You can connect it with recent incidents that are happening around the world. Okay, so this is the thing. Now this oligarchy may exist in certain forms. It may exist directly also, it may exist in disguised form as well. Okay, let's consider there is a democracy, but the thing is, like, people who are behind the power, they have formed a oligarchy. They have formed a group for themselves. Okay, so that is also possible. And today through our MCQ session, right, we are going to discuss topics that range from environment and ecology to science and technology to, let's say, certain government schemes that are in news. We will understand about, let's say, geography related things also. So there are many subjects that will be touched through today's DTRS session. So today the first topic that we are going to discuss is greater one-horned rhinoceros. So this is a topic which is important from the viewpoint of environment and ecology. Second topic, golden mahasir. So this is a kind of a species of fish. This is also important under environment and ecology. Then tiger reserves in the news. So there are many tiger reserves that are in news. Today we will solve a question, match the following type of question. And this question is also important from environment and ecology point of view. Apart from this Maitri Maritime Initiative, this is a very important thing. So this talks about, like through this question, we will understand about an international grouping, which is known as Quad. Okay. So we will understand which countries are members of Quad, and then we will understand about this maritime initiative, which is known as Maitri Maritime Initiative. Then we are going to discuss about fast track immigration, trusted traveler program. So we will understand what is this program. Does India also have a similar program with other countries? And if yes, with which country we have this program? We will understand about features of this particular program as well. Then finally, we are going to discuss about nuclear reactors. Okay, we will understand about a concept related to nuclear reactors, which is known as criticality. We'll understand what do we mean by criticality, right, in nuclear reaction. So this topic is important under science and technology. Then we have white revolution. Okay, white revolution. You might have heard about green revolution, pink revolution, white revolution, etc. So we are going to discuss about white revolution 2.0. This is important under Indian economy. All right. Then project 200. This is again a topic from science and technology. We are going to discuss in detail about this project. Okay, what is the aim of this project and which organization is associated with this project. Then we are going to discuss about, Saturn, and we will have a hypothetical situation. If Earth has a ring like Saturn, what's going to happen? We will understand about that. Okay, and then we will discuss about some initiatives related to cancer treatment. We will understand about incidences of cancer across the world. We'll understand what kind of cancer is dominant in the world, okay, and what activities are being done to address those concern related causes, okay. So this is the first topic that we are going to discuss for the day, and it is based on greater one-horned rhinoceros. So they have given two statements, right? It says it is the largest of the rhinoceros species. All right, this statement is right. In the world, we have 5 different species of rhinoceros, and one of the species is greater one-horned rhinoceros, and this is the largest species of rhinoceros. Where it is found in the state of Assam in India. Okay, greater one-horned rhinoceros, it is found in the state of Assam in India. So we should be proud of having the one-horned rhinoceros. Okay, so today itself we are going to understand about what is the IUCN status of greater one-horned rhinoceros. All right, because this IUCN status is very, very important. So IUCN status of greater one-horned rhinoceros is vulnerable. What? It is vulnerable. This is very important. So as I discussed, what is IUCN? IUCN stands for International Union for Conservation of Nature. It is a kind of international agency that, let's say, takes steps to protect different species across the world. And this particular organization maintains a list which is known as IUCN Red List of Threatened Species. Okay, IUCN Red List of Threatened Species. In this red list, they have created, let's say, they have created 7 different categories, okay, where species are generally listed. So some species may be vulnerable, some species may be least concerned, some species may be near threatened, some species may be endangered, critically endangered, and some species may be extinct also. So based on the level of threat that a species faces, so in the IUCN Red List, they categorize those species into those types. Okay, they also mention where that species is found, what is the level of threat, and what conservation efforts must be taken. Okay, all of these is taken care of through the IUCN Red List. Now it says it is identified by single black horn and a gray-brown hide with skin folds. This statement is also right. Basically, both these statements are right in this related to this question. And here greater one horn rhinoceros is mentioned in CITES Appendix 1. And under Wildlife Protection Act of 1972, it is listed in Schedule 1. All right. So apart from this, we also have four other types of, let's say like rhino species. What are those? One of them is known as white rhino, which is native to northern and southern Africa. Then we have black rhino, which is native to eastern and southern Africa. Then we have Javan rhino. It is found in Sunda, Java. And then we have Sumatran rhino, which is a critically endangered species of rhino. Okay, so rhinoceros. So I'm going to showcase the image of a rhinoceros so that like those students who may not have seen earlier, so they'll be able to, let's say, visualize. So this is how a rhinoceros looks like. Okay, and this is the news article that has inspired us to frame this question. Okay, it says the number of rhinoceros is slightly up, but poaching has increased too. Okay, so a census was conducted, and according to census, the population of rhinoceros has gone slightly up. But the thing is, like, poaching is also happening. Poaching means illegal killing of rhinoceros for multiple purposes. People, take out the horn of rhinoceros and they sell it illegally in the illegal market for profit. Okay, because it is used in some kind of medicinal purposes and all. Now we have another question. It says with reference to golden mahasir, this is a species of what? A species of fish. Okay, so this is also important under environment and ecology. So they have given two statements. It is a fish species found only in the Himalayan region of India. This statement is wrong. It is listed as critically endangered species. Okay, under the IUCN Red List. So it is listed in endangered category. Now the question is, why we have asked a question related to a fish? The thing is, like, this particular fish is found in fresh water. Generally it is found in the Himalayan rivers. But the thing is, it is not only found only in India. It is found elsewhere also. It is found in Nepal. It is found in, let's say, like, in northern countries, right? Countries that are north to India. So it is found in other places as well. So that's why the first, that's why both the statements in this question are wrong. Okay, both the statements in this question are wrong. So correct answer is neither one, neither two. Okay, neither one nor two. So this is endangered. I am going to showcase the photograph also. And this golden mahasir may be, it may have a length of up to 2.2 meters. It can weigh up to 54 kilograms as well. Means like this fish is can be very big as well. But the fishes that are catch, okay, that are found in the market, so they are not as big because their caught is small. Okay, this is the thing. Now we have another question, question number 3. We are going to discuss about this question. It says, consider the following pairs. We are given two pairs. On one side, we have tiger reserves that are in the news. On the other side, they have mentioned the states where they are found. Okay, so when we talk about Tadoba Andhari Tiger Reserve, so this is located in the state of Maharashtra. This statement is right. When we talk about Pench Tiger Reserve is located in the state of Madhya Pradesh. This is very famous tiger reserve. Okay, this is very famous tiger reserve. So it is located in the state of Madhya Pradesh. Namdapa Tiger Reserve, it is located in the state of Arunachal Pradesh. Guru Ghasidas Timor Pingala, it is not located in Bihar. Basically, it is located in Chhattisgarh. Okay, it is located in Chhattisgarh, and some portion of it is there in Madhya Pradesh. Some portion is there in Jharkhand. Okay, so it is found in. So this tiger reserve spans across multiple states. So first and third statements are correct. Okay, so they are asking about location of these tiger reserves and why we are reading about location of tiger reserves. This is also very, very important. Okay, you should know about why we are reading. So tiger spotting at Tadoba Andhari Tiger Reserve and Pench National Park has been in the news due to its increasing popularity among wildlife enthusiasts and conservationists. So basically, I mean, like, you know, people started looking for tigers in these things and it has created popularity among people. So correct answer is only 2. First and third statements are right. With this, you see, tiger spotting, I mean, like, you know, this is the news article that was there in Indian Express. So that's why we asked this question. Now we have another question. It says, which of the following organizations has launched Maitri Maritime Initiative? Okay. So Maitri Maritime Initiative has been launched by Quad Grouping. Okay, Quad. What is Quad? Quad stands for Quadrilateral Security Dialogue. It's a kind of international grouping where 4 countries are members of it. Which are those countries? We are going to write India as number 1. So India is a member of it. Then United States of America is a member of it. Then Australia is a member of it. Okay. And 4th country is Japan. Okay. Japan is a member of Quad. So Quad, Quadrilateral Security Dialogue, is a kind of security grouping of these 4 countries. Recently, the summit of Quad has happened in the United States of America. And where was it conducted? It was basically conducted in one of the schools where Joe Biden, President Joe Biden of the United States of America, has studied. Okay, so there in that school, basically, Prime Minister of India, Prime Minister of Australia, and Japanese Prime Minister, they have visited over there. They have, let's say, launched multiple initiatives. And among those initiatives, one of the initiative is Maitri Maritime Initiative. Okay, Maitri Maritime Initiative is one such initiative that they have launched. Apart from this, they have also launched various other initiatives. What are those initiatives? I'm going to discuss with you. Okay, so in the explanation file also, we have, let's say, included all those details. So they have started Quad Cancer Moonshot. They have started Quad Fellowship to promote STEM education. STEM means science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And then they have started Quad at Sea Ship Observer Mission in 2025. So they have started multiple initiatives, and this Maitri Maritime Initiative is a kind of maritime cooperation among these member countries. Okay, so this is important. Quad launches maritime and health initiatives, adopts a strong language on aggression. Okay, so this is the thing. So these are the leaders: Prime Minister of India, President of United States of America, Prime Minister of Australia, and Prime Minister of Japan. Okay. Now, consider the following statements about Fast Track Immigration Trusted Traveler Program. Okay, so it is a kind of program initiative. We need to learn about this program and we need to see what is India's role in it. So basically, I mean, for example, all the countries in the world, most of the countries in the world maintain, let's say, relations, good relations with one another, so that people from one country can go to the other country and people from the other country can come to the first country. So there can be to and fro movement of people and citizens from one country to another. And this particular program, which is Fast Track Immigration Trusted Traveler Program, so this is a kind of program which, let's say, like, you know, removes the hassles, removes the, I mean, like, you know, difficulties that a traveler has to face in the immigration department while they are, let's say, going out of the country or they are coming to the country from abroad. Okay, so India has adopted or signed the same program with the United States of America. So it says it is an initiative of the Union Ministry of Home Affairs. Okay, basically immigration, etc., these things are basically checking, and all these activities are done by the Ministry of Home Affairs. Okay, External Affairs Ministry does other part, it provides visa, but checking of the travelers is done, I mean, like, by the Ministry of Home Affairs. So it is an initiative of the Ministry of Home Affairs. It aims to ease immigration procedures between India and the United States for frequent travelers. Those people who are frequently traveling between USA and India. So it is for them. So both these statements are correct. Okay, both these statements are correct in this question. All right. So it says immigration time cut to seconds at Delhi airport within fast track program. Okay. Now Let us talk about another question. Question number 6. We will discuss about this question. It says, in the context of nuclear reactor, which of the following statements correctly describe the criticality? Basically, when we are talking about nuclear reactor, we are talking about peaceful nuclear program for the generation of electricity, for the generation of power. And so like in India, we have multiple nuclear stations that are operating. One more station have been operationalized and it has achieved criticality. What do we mean by criticality? Criticality is a stage where like the nuclear reaction becomes self-sustaining. Initially, when you have to start a nuclear reaction, you have to bombard the nuclear reactor with neutrons so that the nuclear fission reaction can start. But once the reaction starts, once it becomes self-sustaining, it is known as criticality. This stage of criticality, once it is achieved, after then for few years, 2-3 years, you don't have to give fuel into the nuclear reactor. You don't have to do anything. It will create go on generating energy. Okay, this is the thing. So correct answer is option B, a state where nuclear chain reaction is self-sustaining. Okay, this is the thing. So correct answer is option B in this case. All right. So we are talking about nuclear reactors. So in conventional nuclear reactors, it is very important. So it says third indigenous pressurized heavy water reactor attains criticality. NPCIL, Nuclear Power Corporation of India Limited. So this is a, let's say public sector entity, right, that operates nuclear reactors and all. Okay. So this is the thing. So with this, now let us move to the next question. What it says, consider the following: empowering women farmers, boosting dairy exports, strengthening dairy infrastructure. How many of the above are key focus areas of White Revolution 2.0? All of these are key focus areas of White Revolution 2.0. Okay. So White Revolution is being started, 2.0 is being started for empowering women farmers, for boosting the dairy exports also, and for strengthening dairy infrastructure and creating jobs. Okay, so these will be the activities. So Home Minister has said that they are starting White Revolution 2.0 to empower women. Okay, so this is the thing. Now let us talk about another question. This is going to be question number 8. It says, with reference to project 200, this is the name of the project, project 200. Consider the following statements. Okay. So first of all, we need to understand what do we mean by project 200. Basically, it is a science and technology project where spacecraft, okay, or launch vehicle will send a spacecraft in the ultra low Earth orbit. Okay, let's say this is Earth, and then we have low Earth orbit, medium Earth orbit, and then geostationary or geosynchronous orbit, like that. Okay, so low Earth orbit means an orbit which is, let's say, below 1000 or below 2000 kilometer height from the surface of the Earth. So when we talk about project 200, so they want to send spacecraft at an altitude of about 200 kilometers from the surface of the Earth, and at that orbit it is going to orbit. So like it is a kind of mission which is started by a private company in India based in Bengaluru. We will understand the name of the company also. Second, it says it is an innovative satellite designed to operate at ultra low Earth orbit. Okay, this statement is right. It aims to demonstrate advanced communication technology. This statement is also right. So option B is the right answer. Okay, what is the right answer? Option B is the right answer. So with this, we will move to the next question. But before that, let us understand about name of the company. It is known as Bellatrix Bellatrix Aerospace. It is name of a company which has started this project. It is working. Bengaluru startup unveils satellite to operate at ultra low Earth orbit. Okay, so this is the thing. Now we have another question, question number 9. If Earth had a ring over its equator like Saturn, अगर धरती के ऊपर भी ऐसा रिंग होता जैसे सैटर्न के ऊपर है, ठीक है, which of the following would have been among the possible efforts on the Earth? or effects on the Earth. We know that Saturn has a ring, but if Earth also had a ring like Saturn, what would be its effects on Earth? This is the question, okay? So this is the question. What it says, it would increase the solar flux to reach the Earth to the summer hemisphere. This statement is right. I'll make you understand about this. Don't worry. It would amplify winter cooling while slightly increasing summer heating. This is also right. It would lead to global cooling by effectively acting as a giant parasol. This is also right. So all these statements are right. Option D is the right answer. Now let us understand about this. Okay, let me quickly draw Earth. Let's say this is Earth. Okay, what is this? This is Earth. Let's consider if Earth had a ring like Saturn. Okay, if Earth had a ring like Saturn, so ring would be like this. I mean, like, ring would be like this. Okay. So what would be its consequences? What would be its consequences or effects? So to understand this, you need to understand that let's consider sun is located over here. Sun is located over here. So all the sun rays that fall on the surface of the earth, right? So they are going to, I mean, like, face some kind of difficulty in reaching. I mean, like, so what it is going to do, it is going to alter the effect of the sunlight that is falling on the surface of the earth. So earth is not like this. Earth is basically tilted. What? Earth is basically tilted. Okay, we need to understand this. Earth is basically tilted. So earth is located like this. Okay, earth is basically tilted. So earth keeps on rotating. So one portion, the northern portion, like, which faces the sun, it is going to be heated more. Okay, and the southern portion will see some kind of, I mean, like, southern portion will see some kind of shade. Okay, so the sunny part will increase and winter part will also increase, the southern part. Okay, so this is what in this question they have mentioned, and it will lead to global cooling by effectively acting as a giant parasol like this. Okay, so this is the thing. With this, let us now move to the next question. This is question number 10. All right, the last question for the day. Consider the following statements related to the field of cancer treatment in India. So here we are talking about how cancer is treated in India. Okay, the first repository of cancer genomics in India has been launched by the Indian Cancer Genomics Atlas Foundation. This statement is right. Breast cancer is the leading cause of global cancer incidence today, surpassing all other types of cancers. Okay, so like, we have heard about cervical cancer, we have heard about breast cancer, we have heard about, let's say, various types of cancers. So breast cancer is the one which is leading globally. Then India accounts for the highest number of breast cancer deaths in the world. This statement is also right. So correct answer is option C. All of the above are right. All right. So this is the news article that has inspired us to frame this question. So that's all from my side for the day. Thank you so much everyone for attending today's session. I hope you have a good day ahead. Thank you.